Hello, this is Lisa with another edition of EC Reach More, Reach Out. And of course, Gianna is our special guest today. And so today we are talking about Prayer Companion, day 3, session 7. And Pope Francis is talking about the importance of active listening and how this active listening is not listening not only to the person in front of us, but also to God, because God will give us the gestures and the words which show that we are being present to them. And one of the reflection questions is about docility to the Holy Spirit. And this ties in so well with the healing series that started yesterday. And how many times do we have these nudges from the Holy Spirit and then we just give a whole bunch of excuses like, oh, what will people think of me? People, that's just weird, God. And so there was this story that I heard from this woman who was really being open to hearing God's voice in her life. And one day she was pulling up to a convenience store to buy something, and she heard the Lord tell her to go in front of the cash register, the cashier, and do a headstand. And she was just like, really, God? That's just weird. Like, what will people think of me? No, there's no way I could do that. So she goes in the store and she's looking for what she wants to buy, and there's some customers around, and she hears God tell her, go do a headstand. And she's like, oh, okay, but I'm gonna wait till all the other customers leave. So she's just like making her way down the aisle, pretending to look at things that she's not really interested in buying. And when all the other customers leave, she goes in front of the cashier and says, look what I can do, and goes into a headstand. She just is bold and listening to the Holy Spirit, a docility to the Holy Spirit, obeying the Holy Spirit. And when she stands back up, the cashier is crying, and she's like, oh, why are you crying? And the cashier says to her that I was looking for a sign from God. And I said, God, if you're real, then have someone do a headstand at the store today. And so you just never know how powerful an impact we can have when we are open vessels to the Holy Spirit. And you know, the impact that this action that this woman was willing to do really changed the man's life, because it's just such a random thing. So he knew that was God hearing him and answering him. And there's just so many little instances like that throughout our lives that sometimes we just don't see, or sometimes we are blinded to them. And so take some time and just pray for the Holy Spirit to reveal to you what he desires you to do, and then do it. And this is just such an important thing with EC, because okay, so Holy Spirit, who do you want me to reach out to? Holy Spirit, who do you want me to pay more attention to? Holy Spirit, who are you calling me to meet where they are? Holy Spirit, what part of my story can I share with someone? Holy Spirit, what kind of apostolate are you calling me to? Holy Spirit, who can I invite to this apostolate? And so just pay attention to the little nudgings of the Holy Spirit. And then as we become more aware of his presence, of his nudgings, and the more we say yes, Just like we heard yesterday on the Fearless documentary, the less we think of the less we care about human opinion, the more likely the more we practice at being bold, the more often we will be. So see you next time. Bye. Oh, Gianna wants to say bye too. Are you gonna say bye? Huh? Huh? So everybody can see your face? No? Okay. Bye.